Hey Collective, welcome in. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you are all well. I'm sending everyone so much love, light and positivity today. And if you need it right now, I'm sending you the biggest virtual hug. Now, side note, before I started, I was drawn to, if you can hear a humming in the background, I was drawn to put on my waterfall, which I've just got on the edge of camera here. So maybe you are someone, you could currently be sat by water, or this could be saying, you know, get out, spend some time by water. But I was really drawn to pop it on. So hopefully the humming is not going to be too loud, but I want to leave it on for this reading. And I want to do today a healing message. We're using some different decks, so I really want to just see how they play out together as well today. I've been these were what I was drawn to for the healing message. So let's get the energy of the current situation so that you guys know if this is your reading or not. Again, I don't know if I've already said it, but thank you so much for all your support. You know, for those that take time to join me. Hopefully there's messages in there for you. But, you know, thanks for the subscribes. Thank you for the likes. If it's your reading, you know, share that with me. I really want to know. So, you know, drop me a comment. And just thank you. I'm grateful, so grateful. And I try and stay in that practice of gratitude. And I just feel blessed, really, to be in a position to be able to share these messages with you. So thank you so much. Okay. Any information that you do need about me, if you are new to the channel, you can find in the description box below. Anything that you want to know, drop me a comment, get in touch. You know, I, like you, are in search of my soul tribe, my soul family. So all are welcome. We have abundance there making an appearance. Together you create good fortune and prosperity. And what I love about that is that was, as I was saying, you know, to find your soul family. And I'm in search of mine, because that's exactly what we do together. Is we raise that vibration. We raise the abundance of not only that sits within ourselves, but in everyone around us. So what we want is the current energy. You could be somebody that is currently going through cycles, and you are now finding a way to express your creativity. Whoa, okay. Little slide there. Okay. We have progress, taking small steps towards shared goals. Current energy, please. Success, your current venture will excel if you stick to it. So you may be feeling like you are taking those steps at the moment, but they are small steps. Maybe you're questioning it. But success is going to be there for you if you keep up the consistency. Yeah, and you steadily build your wealth for the future. Oh, what a beautiful message. And float away, drifting apart amicably without any regrets. So this could be a partnership. This could be whatever you're doing at the moment, because I asked for current energy, so progress, and it does say towards shared goals. So you may have started off in partnership with someone, you've let that go, now you are having to push forward on your own, but Spirit wants you to know that, you know, this will steadily build your wealth for the future. Keep at it, keep the consistency going, and don't regret. You know, sometimes sometimes we lose people because that's what's meant to happen to set us on the right path. Okay, So with that in mind, oh, sorry about that, guys, knocking the camera. I want to get some guidance from Spirit, because that's currently where you are. So good for you. I feel like you are in this energy of not having any regrets, knowing that, you know, you can't change the past. You can only make those small steps towards the future. Okay, so let's get some guidance from Spirit. And again, this could be, this partnership could be a relationship, you know, take it as it resonates to you. Remember, it is a collective reading, so only take what resonates with you. Don't try and fit the messages meant for someone else into your life. And then we've got steady flow coming underneath that progress. So just reiterating, keep going and let the momentum build. Okay, and this is what's going to bring that consistency. Maybe you've been going through a bit of a bout, starting something, stopping something, starting something, stopping, starting. I feel you. I've been there. But keep going. Whatever it is that you're currently doing, this is the thing that is going to build your wealth for the future. Okay? What about this success? Alignment. When you are aligned, you are the keeper of your own gate. So again, you know, maybe you need to put a schedule in place and then align with your own goals, especially if you're giving time and energy to those that are around you and it's not, you know, it's taking up and taking you away from your venture. And maybe that's what it is that, I don't know, that message will be for some of you. Maybe you're giving your energy to those around you and you need to focus more. Pardon, excuse me. And I, excuse me, because I'm getting over a cold, so that sounded not very nice, but there you go. So yeah, so just ensuring that, you know, that you're pouring into yourself. So maybe set a schedule, say to the people around you, you know, during this periods of time, these timings, I'm unavailable. Switch your phone off. What's prosperity? So you're steadily moving towards aspire. Enlightenment is always preceded by confusion. So you could have been doing, like I say, stopping, starting. Maybe things haven't quite gone the way that you predicted them. But hey, things rarely do, you know. Don't put yourself down with that. Know that you will have these doubts of confusion, maybe questioning what you're doing. It's all part of the process, okay? It's never a smooth ride when you're building your wealth. It's ups and downs, it's stresses, anxiety. What's this float away, please? And we've got two cards turning here. We've got peak. The higher you climb, the better your perceptive will be. And foresight, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So maybe it was this other person that held you back. Okay? Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different. There's going to be different messages here for each of you. But maybe this other person, you know, for some of you, it's down to you. You know, keep going. For others, with this coming underneath is... maybe you're doubting, maybe you felt that you needed this other person to succeed, okay? And Spirit is saying, wait, calm down, you know, keep going, because as you go, your perception is going to change on this situation, because what you're going to realise is that in foresight, that the only way you can predict your own future is by taking it into your own hands and creating that future for yourself. Interesting. Interesting. And then at the bottom of the deck, oh, we didn't look at the bottom of the deck at the top, did we? We've got at the top deck was sacred union. Together you achieve intimate state of oneness and destiny coming together in perfect timing. So for some of you, you could have a soul connection coming your way in addition to what you're doing at the moment. And for those of you here, high tide, golden opportunities are peaking for you now. Plenty, fortune, and dive in. So I really do feel, I mean, this could be, you know, I always see this sacred union together. You achieve it in an intimate state of oneness. For me, that's a relationship. Maybe this past person, for some of you, not all of you, would have been your partner. Maybe you were involved with someone and that's split. Maybe you felt that, you know, everything that you've achieved up to now has been down to someone else's support or someone else being involved with someone else, and you need to understand that the things that you bring are you. You know, they're not down to anybody else. Again, that's a side note for someone else. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm being drawn now to do this in two separate readings. We're going to take a look at the situation up to now with tarot. And then I want to take a look at, I'm being drawn to look at both your sort of finances and career, but also the love side of things, okay? And I had no intention of splitting these, but I am being drawn to. So I am going to put these on the side of work and finance, and that's what we are going to do first. And then we will look at love and the soul connection. Okay, so let me just organize these over here. Oh, okay, I'm hoping you can still see all of these. So you could be, as I say, for some of you, you are just recovering from the breakdown maybe of a relationship, someone who maybe made you feel that, you know, your success was down to them. And then in fact, I do feel that strongly that you are, but we'll we'll find out, because I'm going to do that. I'm being called to do it the other way around. Just bear with me. Sorry about this, collective. In fact, I'll pause it while I do this. There we go, and we're back in the room. I was going to do, as I say, the finance and career, but then I was just drawn to really want to take a look at this past situation up to now for you guys, okay? So I want to go... Let's go over here. So tell us about this partnership, this relationship, this situationship, however that falls for you. I did see the 9, oh no, the 10 of Cups. Okay. So the current situation up to now, please, spirit guides. Current situation up to now. Current situation up to now. What do we need to know? Current situation up to now, please. Current situation up to now. Current situation up to now. Current situation up to now. Okay. we've got the Five of Swords. So as I say, I feel like you could have had someone who sort of played you a little bit like a puppet, left you out in the cold a lot, making you feel less than, maybe grieving them. So this could have been a to and from situation. Like I say, you may have been with someone who, you know, made plans, and we're talking here, this could be a partnership, this could be somebody that you're just connected to, that you wanted to build your wealth with. This person could have addictions, but very toxic. I mean, if you look at this, we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Devil, and the overall energy is the Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups popping up again. So this really could have had you in a state of confusion, and we did see that aspire, that always preceded by confusion, because I feel like each time you walk away from this person, okay, and you're single, they then approach you only to hurt you again. But I do feel again that you've walked away from this, with the Ten of Swords being here, the final card on the tarot for us, that you're very much sat in this Nine of Pentacles energy, so pre-Empress energy, you know, just keeping your eye, see how she's grabbing this coin and just rebuilding self, you know, moving forward, sticking to your ventures, looking for that brand new start. I do feel like you've walked away from this. Well, this is the energy up to now. So you have walked away, you've dealt with that hurt and the pain, and you're letting it fly now. You're releasing it. You're releasing this person. And again, this doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be work, it could be a partner that you just felt at loss with constantly. You know, maybe it was their addictions that this loss, you could have taken a financial hit, waiting on the returns here. Maybe this person could have a gambling addiction, you know, drug addiction, whatever it may be. I do feel they very much sat in a toxic environment, but you have walked, and I feel like this is your confirmation. This is your confirmation that you don't need this person. And isn't it crazy how, you know, I feel like you are sat in this Nine of Pentacles, how we can then sit and give our power to someone else, because when we look at this person has really not been the great business partner, love partner, you know, whatever it may be. You've lost a lot, I think, of what you've invested in this, so you've taken a hit, and you've been waiting, but it always leads back to this toxicity here. Okay, it always seems to be leaning and going back. But you have moved, there's progress, you're moving forward, and you're concentrating on doing this for yourself, okay? And I think that's why drifting apart amicably without any regrets, I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you've given this enough. Could be 5 years that you've been trying with this person here. But it just seems like it's been hit, loss, all that jazz, let's say. So let's take a look over this side to see about this. I mean, we did put love over here, so this could be a love situation, but I was drawn to the sacred union, and we are going to look at what is coming next. What I want to look at again over here is, for this situation, this has been this loss, it's really hit your pocket. You've been waiting on something to come in, but this person is you know, it's just too toxic. It's just too toxic. Lot of confusion. And I feel like it's enough is enough. And then we've got the Sun and the Knight of Wands just jumping out here. So you could have some good news coming your way. Somebody may approach you. Okay, but we want the past energies up to today, up to where we are now. Situation up to now. So that's with the person. Now we want to look at the work. Situation up to now. Situation up to now. Situation up to now. Situation up to now. Situation up to now, please. Situation up to now. Absolutely perfect. And the High Priestess there. Let's make sure that those cards are in play and you can see them collective. Let me just move these up just a little touch. Okay, so you have been moving forward quite swiftly with this Eight of Wands and giving to this situation, this work situation. But you have been put in a position where you have, again, that's that Three of Wands, that you are not waiting. Can you see that? The additional wand is in her hand, whereas here we're sort of waiting for something to come in. Over here, you're not waiting, you're making it happen. Followed by the Magician, so manifesting your dreams into reality. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. So whatever you're doing, this steady flow, this progress, keep doing it. Because what you're creating here is going to bring you this Ten of Cups, this wish fulfillment, success. It could be something that, you know, I always use a platform because I have my own platform. Maybe you're somebody who does something. Oh, sorry, this is the Four of Wands. So this is going to bring stability. There's a celebration here. You are manifesting your dreams to come true, for your dreams to come into fruition. Good for you. Good for you. That's wonderful. So a good energy on the table, collective, because we have the loss. We can see that you've given into this, but emotionally, you have given, and now you're walking away. So on that emotional level, on that sort of more grounded side, the work aspect of things, then it may have taken you a bit longer here. You have now released and you are just concentrating on this. But you are, the reason you're concentrating and this is happening over here is because you are not waiting on, you know, waiting for someone to come towards you to give you something. You are manifesting your dreams. So manifestation, as we know, guys, don't we? You can have as many dreams as you like, but if you don't start putting practical action behind them, that's all they will ever be, is dreams. You are taking the action here, and this is what's going to bring around this success, this completion. This could have been a relationship where you started something together. Again, you could be someone who really stayed with someone. Maybe they had you thinking for a while that you know, you couldn't get here without them. But actually, you've taken control of this situation. You're very much sat in this Nine of Pentacles, focused on, you know, grounding yourself, focusing on your generational wealth, you know, to get you to that Ten of Pentacles. And what we have here, if you haven't noticed, is we have the 9 and the Ace. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles on the table, just broken down into how you are going about it. And part of that, I mean, we have 3 tens on the table. We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Because we also, actually, we have the 10 of Wands with the... No, sorry, Deb, what are you doing? I can't count now. But... I do feel like you're defending your position. You are putting your... and I feel like you are, whatever you are doing, however you are moving forward, you're keeping this very much to yourself and just powering forward, walking away from what no longer serves you, walking towards your own destiny, okay? Leaving what doesn't serve you down here and going after, you know, what it is that you truly want. And this is where this good news is going to come in for you, okay? And it's going to be good news because of the pain that you have been through. This is justice. And whoever you are, you have released this pain with, I'm hearing, grace and dignity. So I don't feel like you've kicked up a fuss. I feel like you've accepted it for what it is. You don't need explanations. You know, you haven't needed that final conversation to bring closure because you're seeing things clearly. You're moving out of the confusion. Okay? Beautiful. A beautiful energy, collective. Now, what I want to do is, you know, I'm going to get some guidance with the spiritual advice deck. Just bear with me. Bottom of the deck, we've got trust in the power of love, unconditional love, connection and oneness. And we do have that sacred union on the bottom of the deck there. So I do feel like maybe for those of you that are calling in, you know, your soul tribe or your soul family, maybe this is where it's going to come when you actually release this person. So I want some overall guidance here for both sides where it's relevant, please. Foster emotional intimacy, connection, trusting, find balance. Okay, just a couple of cards here, please, for some guidance from Spirit. Guidance from Spirit, please. And stay committed to your journey, and I feel very much that that is the advice on this side. And practice gratitude. Excuse me. So we've got practice gratitude, stay committed to your journey. Oh, okay. Release attachment to outcomes, and I feel like you have done that. I think that's what this release is. That you are finding that contentment, that joy in what you're currently doing. And over here, you know, keep that dedication, keep that faith. You are going to create a wonderful future for yourself. You just have to stay committed to your own journey. Okay? Guidance from Spirit, please. Okay. Follow your passion, exactly. Purpose. You feel that you have a purpose. Follow that. Find the joy in that to find your fulfillment. Guidance from Spirit, please. Practice self-care. Nurturing, restoration, rejuvenation. And although that fell on that side, I am called to put that over here. Just feels more fitting on this side. I was going to take them wherever they popped, what side they popped on, but I do feel that needs to be over this way. And practice acceptance, so letting go, surrender, peace and forgiveness. Again, I do feel like this lays on this side, but I feel like maybe emotionally you have done that, and where the work aspect of it is, you could be finding things that have happened that you weren't aware of. Things are coming into view for you to see, that maybe they've been doing things they haven't been telling you about again. But overall, bottom of the deck, we've got release the past, letting go, heal, renew and growth. So it is a lovely energy. I think Spirit here is just to reiterate to you, you know, stay committed, follow what passion it is, practice acceptance, just let go of what you can't change. You know, as you're coming across these things, release, forgive. And, you know, very much, you know, make sure you're practicing that gratitude, appreciate the things that you've got, thankful that you are in a position to be able to let this go, and really surrender and trust and have faith, release any attachment to outcomes. So just release it. Don't only hold yourself accountable. You can only have control of yourself. And I feel like with this nurturing, restoration, rejuvenation, I feel like, you know, spend some time alone. Didn't we see a card, and I mentioned about maybe sitting and doing some meditation, like this, the image on this card here, and just really start looking after your own health and well-being. Okay, fantastic. Now, I am intrigued about this sacred union and this person coming in. So work related, healing messages, you're on the right path, collective. Okay, there's nothing standing out here in what's being shown to and revealed to us today. I feel like you are very much releasing, letting go, you know, and just moving forward in your own divineness. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Emperor, so you are manifesting this wish fulfillment, stability, celebration into your life. Just keep going, it's coming. And, you know, release those attachments from the past and just let it go. I think that's very much where we are. And while you're doing this, just keep it to yourself. Keep your movements to yourself. You may have someone who's feeding back to this past person, but you can't hold on to that either, okay? You have to don't get in your head about that. Just keep doing you, keep moving forward, okay? But I do want to look at this sacred union. So I'm just going to clean up what we've got out. Okay, guys, we're back. So I just wanted to look, as I said, at this sacred union. So that's how we are going to begin. And then we've got destiny coming together in perfect timing. Beautiful. Beautiful. So having trust, we did see trusting the process. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's lovely. I'm getting such a lovely energy. I like it when these things happen. And bottom of the deck, after that quick shuffle, is passage. You are moving into a different phase of life. Okay. So we want to know more. Yes, we do, collective, because this sounds beautiful. Okay. So where do we want to go? And I think... Let's see what the Romance Oracle has for us today. So, Spirit, tell us about this sacred union, this new phase of life, this destiny. What do we need to know? And what do we also need to be aware of? So we did see Sacred Union, and we just saw that reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, for me, when I saw that card, I thought past life. So you could have a soulmate connection making its way to you. We have love yourself first. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you can see those. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And love yourself first. Okay, so what do we need to know and what do we need to be aware of? What do we need to know and what do we need to be aware of? What do we need to know and what do we need to be aware of, please? What wanted to come out? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Oh, we know that. We know that from the cards we've just pulled. What do we need to know? Tell us what else we need to know, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Energy for this reading, please. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe this is someone who is on your mind, collective. Maybe you have your eye on someone here. Doesn't always have to be someone coming in towards us. It could be the other way around. So I want to go to my situation love deck and messages of love. So we're looking at the new love, but let's not forget that we're just releasing and walking from past. So give me some messages. Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protect. So this is someone coming, either you speaking your truth to someone or them, reminiscing, making memories. Again, this could be someone from your past who's learning from the past, changing their perception. I haven't told you everything. And third party. There are other things that got in the way of us being together. And teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting. Okay. So, as I pulled the third party card, this could be someone returning from your past to come towards you because maybe things didn't end for you as you wanted, or how each of you wanted them to. Or this is quite confusing for me, because it feels like past energy. So this may be, I may be feeling a little confused here, because there may be two energies here, okay? Yeah, separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you. Wow. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Heartbroken. So you could have this past person also returning. This could, take this as it resonates. This could be someone from your past that things didn't work out with before, that are taking this opportunity while you're single to come towards you. And I do feel there's two energies here. I really do. I don't know whose is whose, but I feel like the person that's coming towards you, you know, and you have encountered before. Now, I'm not saying in a relationship. From a relationship, it could be. And then we have this past person who is feeling a little bit shattered about the current situation, because they know that you're moving on, and that sounds about right, okay? Standard, really. And that's why I'm feeling a little bit confused by these energies that are coming out, okay? So we have two. We have a choice. But I think the choice I think this past person may just come in to create some kind of disruption when you start moving on. You know, they might be one of these people, you know, the kinds where they see maybe your car's somewhere else, and, you know, because they want to keep you stuck, they start messaging you. It's always when you start to move on, because they want to keep you stuck in a position. And I feel like that's maybe what is going to happen for you. We have the Green Reaper, but yeah, this relationship is... And as I'm saying that, this relationship is over. And there's new beginnings coming towards you, collective. Yeah, breakup and separation, and then engagement ring and palm tree. I feel whoever you are, this person isn't going to walk away from you as you would like, but I don't feel like you are going to allow that to stop you moving forward, okay? Because this past relationship is over. It's done. You're transitioning. You're already feeling the growth from this. We saw this in the oracle before we got here, okay? Again, I keep trying to take off this old energy, and this old energy keeps popping up, okay? I'm going to put these back as well. Oh, and then the one left is coffee cup. Oh, so you could meet this new person. Go for it maybe in a coffee shop, somewhere where you're just grabbing a drink, you know. Something like that. Okay. So Tell me about this new situation. Love, unconditional love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. There's that kisses that wanted to pop out. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we can see that Grim Reaper. So we know once this other relationship is done, finished, yeah, we have something really beautiful coming into play for you guys, okay? Okay, so let's get some tarot. And let's find out what's going on here. So what I want to take a look at is how this new person is perceiving my viewer right now. How do they see the viewer right now? How are they seeing the viewer? Oh wow, beautiful. So they see you as, you know, the Empress. This could be, you could be dealing with an air sign. You've got the King of Swords. Or this person sees you as someone who is very much in control, very loving, very nurturing, got it all going on. You juggle a lot of responsibilities, you know, you have a lot going on. And you do this by being in control. They know that you're spiritual here. And someone who sort of just keeps everything in balance with the Page of Pentacles, someone who, you know, goes through life continually learning those life lessons. I feel your person may be also spiritual. What are their intentions towards the collective? What are their intentions towards the collective? Towards my viewer, please. What are their intentions towards you? Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got Justice. Okay, there's that Page of Pentacles again, but let's take a look down here. So their intentions towards you. So they intend to almost try and keep you remembering, you know, past life. Again, this could be a past life. So almost putting you into, see, I normally see this as, you know, outdated thinking, but I do feel like their intentions towards you are to come in and, you know, to build with you. They may feel that you need some spiritual healing. Like I said, your person could be quite spiritual, but their intentions are to take this action towards you. They're not going to wait for you. They want to build. They really want to build. I feel like they see you as someone, like I say, as the Empress, but they really, really want to listen to their higher self here. Maybe they're sat in this intention and just blocking themselves from coming towards you, but they intend to take this action. Again, as I say, they could be quite spiritual. They know that you have been through the mill as such, you know, that you have had a lot to go through. We did see the 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like they want to ease that for you. They intend to win at all costs, and they want to move and take you and see you rise. This person that's coming towards you has good intentions, collective. They want to bring some justice. You know, this person may be, I don't know why I'm thinking this came to me, this person may be connected to your past person. That will only be for some of you, okay? So what action, tell us what action they are going to take. And as I say that, we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups, there's that justice, and there's that Page of Pentacles. This person is going to approach you with a new, passionate beginning. They are bringing you that Two of Cups love that they know that you will invest, this unconditional love. This person wants to give you love, give you oneness, bring you passion with this Ace of Wands, okay? They want to bring it all. I do feel like this person wants to build a family with you. They could be connected, and this is how they know all about you, because this person has been studying you, and they intend to use what they have learned to bring justice. And, you know, this person may be planning on marrying you. Yeah, to bring balance and peace into your life. Following, yeah, this period of grief and loss, they can see how much they want to invest in you and fill up your cup. Interesting. Now, because of the length, I am conscious of the length of this video, because I wasn't intending on pulling this, but I do want to have a look at for some of you, this person is connected to your past person. Okay, so I just want to get some final messages, and I'm going to use the Mystic Dreams Oracle for this. Bottom of the deck, as I pull them out, we've got emotional, going deeper, intense focus, burning desire, cracking potato, up in flames. Again, combined here, but this person, this may be what this person is waiting for. As I say, I feel like they could be connected. I don't mean best mates, or, you know, maybe this is someone who's connected. Maybe your person has been going down the pub or something like that and sharing what's been happening with you. And this person, you know, knows that and sees your worth, but, you know, it's that code. They can't come towards you while you're still connected to someone else. So once this is over, this is when this person is going to approach you, okay? Final messages for the collective, please. Stop fighting, being gentle and blooming, okay? So I do feel like you have been in defense mode. We have intuitive, fresh outlook. Getting away, alone, having a vision, half-hearted, true self coming out. Wow, I'm not taking all of those, but let's take a look what they were. We've got change, successful, over the moon, weighed down, start over again. I just feel like this is that release of the past person. This person has been coming into, I feel like you are going to get some kind of download. I feel like you've walked away from this person, but there's things that you haven't seen. and you are in some way, this message is going to come to you. You could dream this, what's happened, okay? And that's because you're taking a fresh outlook. You know, falling into your intuition, trusting your intuition again. This is going to bring along this, and this is going to be, you know, seeing them for who they truly are. Something is going to happen that's going to, it's going to put you in a position of seeing who this person truly is. It's going to give the clear go-ahead to this person who's waiting patiently to come into your life. And this is just, this is the clarity that was needed, the missing piece to the jigsaw here. And I just want to we're just going to finish the reading with a numerology. And I want to read the message to this. We just want one card, please, here. Final guidance. But again, with this, ensures stop fighting. I feel like you have. I feel like you've released. Don't forget, we saw the Ten of Swords coming out on the beginning, on the first tarot. And this is allowing you to blossom in your own creativity. And it's really making you look at everything, life, completely different. A final message, please, for the viewer. Final message for the viewer, please. Final message. Final message for the viewer, please. Know you are loved. And that's the new moon in Libra. And we have a full moon in Taurus with detoxify. But let's take a look at new moon in Libra. And what is the message here? Manifestation affirmation is love makes my world go round. So there's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit now, if you react with love. I'm telling you guys, and as I say, for some of you, maybe you don't know this person. Maybe you just know them by sight, I'm hearing. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again. I send you all so much love, light and peace. Have a really good evening.